Hi everybody, I decided to do a video for Adult Nationals. I just got here and I had my hair extensions taken out, so it's like totally different. It's like super short. I like it though. I haven't had it like this since I was like in high school, because I always have had hair extensions. Anyway, so I got here. I'm in Detroit, well, Rochester. I'm actually in Auburn Hills if you're actually from this area and know Michigan. I got here, it's pretty late. It's like 11 something here, but it does not feel like that to me because I'm from the West Coast. So to me, this feels like 7 o'clock at night, and it's not. But here's my hotel room. Got some Chicago Fire on there, you know, it's Midwest, gotta keep it real. I got, here, I'll toss these on the ice. This is my little note, so it lets people know my level, where I'm from, my name, and kind of a little bit about myself. I also put my Instagram on there in case people want to follow me. You put these in little bags and you throw them on the ice. Well, we can't throw them this year because of COVID, but we can still give these and put them in a basket to our competitors or other fellow friend skaters. So let's go to the Dollar Tree, get the little tie off, get some bags, and then these are my seeds that I made for my own garden. Mostly puppies, but there's lettuce, there's spinach, there's cilantro, there's some other things in there. I also, for my pairs competitors, since we're a special small select group, I made these gloves for them with some red, white, blue stones. I've also have blue ones too, not just the white. And those are in there. I had more, but I didn't want to bring too many. So I'm going to do those mainly. Got my computer because, well, I have to work. I am not in pain, but I am an adult skater. So I brought this just in case. And then I skate in Auras. So the Magic Eraser is a game changer if you have Aura skates. Just a little bit of water, that, no polish needed. My suitcase, and I put all my dirty laundry in there because the plain clothes I'm not wearing again. Here's other pro tip. Bring protein powder and a shaker. Then you can save on money. It's a good breakfast because with COVID, there isn't a lot of breakfast. Then I bring my branched chain of amino acids to add to my water for a little flavor, and then my probiotics and all my vitamins. I went and got water because, well, we're close to Flint and we already know what happened with that water. So I'm not trusting that. Had to have masks, of course, because of COVID still. So I brought like 2 for each day. I got my little e-reader. And then I have laces. I don't use Adairs anymore, so these are my backup. I'm going to put these in tomorrow. The other pro tip I have is bring protein bars. Okay, I got Airborne too. So that's super helpful because, well, sometimes you just need a snack. And with hotels right now, you don't really get a lot of food like for breakfast or anything. So I got my fanny pack, which is super convenient, you guys. Like, so easy. Like, this fits my cell phone. It's everything in it. It's from Lululemon. It's amazing. I recommend it. Oh, and then my ice skate. And then it's just a typical hotel room. It obviously has a little Keurig and all that good stuff. My scrunchie collection, ladies. Like my Buff Bunny scrunchies, and then, oh man, look at all these scrunchies. Oh, I love it. And then tomorrow's, oops, sorry, battery's a little low. Tomorrow's workout clothes. And then I'm gonna wear my new Lisa McKinnon Cover Up. I want some white pants. I'm going for it, guys. I'm going for it. But anyway, just typical, nothing too fancy, just a typical hotel room, just a regular king-size bed. I am traveling alone, so it's kind of fun though, because then I can just, you know, watch TV, figure things out. And my first practice session tomorrow at 10 a.m. I already washed my face. I'm ready for bed because, well, it's 12:38, but it does not feel like 12:38 because I'm a West Coast time person. It feels so early, but I have to skate at 10 a.m. And so that's like 7 a.m. And I got my hair extensions taken out, if you guys can't tell. So my hair is pretty short right now. I figured take a couple ounces off, make me lighter for pairs. Yeah, anyway. So I need to get off to bed because it's 12:30 and I need to get up really soon for my first pairs practice. And then we're gonna try, me and my partner are gonna try and find another rink to go practice more because we get 25 minutes for like $50. Like, really? Ugh. So we're gonna try, I have a friend that skates in Troy, so we're gonna try and go there. But I will take you with on my little journey of adult figure skating nationals. Totally different than my bikini competitions, but it should be fun. I'll try and get some film. I don't know how good I'll do because I am like a whirlwind because everything's on Saturday. So I probably won't get much on Saturday. But maybe I'll get some practice and things tomorrow, and I will see you then.
I know.
All right, it is the night before the competition. Well, technically it's not night. It's like 4:30 and that's like 1:30 West Coast time. I'm watching Live Barn because there's no live stream for the event the Gold Ladies are skating. I had amazing practices all week, and then this morning my official practice ice, I had a broken lace from yesterday and it just wasn't great. I wasn't bad. Like, my elbow looks really bony. It wasn't bad. It was just not me. Like, the night before was like, bam, on point. And then today I was just slow. I felt like I would on competition day. So maybe that's good. I did a run through my program. I watched it on Live Barn. It wasn't as bad as it felt. I was having trouble on loops. The loop jump, not loop, edge loops, holding my edge. It was really crispy. But then I did a pairs practice an hour later after an ice cut, and the ice felt better. I think it was because I was at 6:30 in the morning and they had done the ice cut at night and then let the ice sit, and it got really crispy and crackly and it just wasn't holding an edge. Once they did an ice cut, it was actually better. We did our pairs practice, and aside from me doing a spin that sort of kind of hurt my ankle, it was fine. So I should be okay. I compete tomorrow. The thing about my event, if anybody knows, if you're an international skater, they just have standard masters. In the US, they divide it, they break it up into two, and there's one masters event where the highest jump you can do is a double loop, and then there's another masters event that's basically unlimited. I was doing that one for a while because I was using my pairs test to skate that level for a while. But I don't like double Lutzes, so I pulled from that event because it just doesn't make sense for me because I don't do double Lutzes. So the event I'm in is hard also, though, because I can't do like double flips and I don't get as many doubles. I'm relying on other things to get points, like my step sequence and spins, which aren't my stronger area. So I need to slow down my entrances on my spins so that I can actually have some control and hold it. And I need to keep my jumps fast because in practice, I haul into jumps. But as soon as I compete, I slow down. I'm like, I gotta land this. But in reality, I don't land it if I don't have speed. Like, I need to just do it like practice and not hold back. But then my spins, I hold back in practice and do them very well. And then I just kamikaze into spins and miss them in competition. Like, I need to flip it. It's so annoying. I don't know why I do that. It's really annoying. But like, I watch my programs. I'm like, oh my God, look how fast I went in that spin. I had no setup. I don't do that in practice. And then in jumps, I'm like ripping in practice. And then in competition, I'm like, oh God, oh boy, stay over my right side, super slow. I don't know why I do that because I need to go fast. The only jumps I can do really slow is an axle and a double toe loop. Everything else I need speed. If I go too slow into a sow cow or a loop, I just can't do it. And flip two, I need speed. I can kind of do that slow, but ugh. Anyway, it's hard. It's like a mental game because your body does weird things when the adrenaline hits. I'm trying to like not get nervous, but it's really hard. And both of my events are like back to back, which makes it also a little bit more nerve-wracking because I don't know how much time I'm going to have to adjust, but then I can think about it as I won't be as nervous because it's all like done quickly. Like, I'll be nervous really hard tomorrow morning and then it's done. Like, I'll be done by 1. And I think I skate probably 10 for my first one. So it's like real quick. And today I made sure to do a full out singles run through on my championship ice this morning. So then that way I was tired like I would be for pairs. And yes, I was shaky, but it was manageable. I can do it. And there was less time between. I only had a half hour. Granted, I didn't have to change or anything. I was just in practice clothes, but I didn't do a full pairs run through. We did the whole second half, and then we did our double split twist afterwards. We probably could have done a full run through, but he's not great with mornings. So I wanted to make sure his legs were all woken up before we did that. And we skated second on the practice ice. So I was like, nah, tomorrow we should be okay because we skate around noon. He should be fine by then. But today is the 4th day since we've been here, and been told that's the worst day when you switch time zones. And it's not great. I'm really tired today. I did my practice, and then I've been just using the Live Barn on my computer here to watch my friends. I need to get tossies to them, but I just was really tired, and I was like, I need to get it together. And I'm not practicing again tonight because I wanted to make sure my last practice was on the competition ice. I don't want to screw up my brain. I didn't do great on the competition ice for my singles, even though I had people come up to me telling me I looked really good, but I felt really, really, really shaky. But I made it through my program not tired. Like, the jumps at the end don't faze me. So as far as the endurance and stuff, I feel pretty ready. Now I just need to mentally relax, because at my level, every person, I mean, there's some people that are obviously behind, like as far as what is in their program, but every person that's comparable, that is higher in this group, has the exact same elements. Like, I have pretty much the same elements as they might be put in a little different order. Like, someone wants like a double sow cow double toe loop, someone wants a double loop, some person wants axle double toe, but everybody has 2 double loops, 2 double sow cows, 2 double toe loops, 2 axles for the most part. There's a couple people that'll do a Lutz instead of like a double loop if they don't have a double loop. There's a girl that does really well. She has Lutz loop. So technically my score would be higher than hers, but for the most part, she gets level 4 spins, and my spins, I have one that would get a level 4 and the other 2 are 3s, even if I do them perfectly. Because I realized I'd rather rely on the GOE on those, because adding the extra little grabs and things was slowing me down, and my GOE wasn't very good. So I went for a lower level and trying to get higher GOEs. It's worked for the most part, except for Ice Fest. I missed my flying back sit spin because I rushed the entrance. I literally missed it. I still stepped and did my little spin, my little hold the leg front pull up. But anyway, it didn't count, got 0, but I wanted to do something there, and I wasn't tired, and there was time, and I wasn't going to just stand there and stare at people. So I did something. And I've done that before. I've missed a flying camel before and did a back sit spin. Like, I did like just a back sit and scratch and came up in a scratch. And I actually did get credit for it. So, because I did, it was called a flying upright, because I did a flying spin, but it wasn't a camel, it was a back scratch. And I stepped to a front sit spin. They counted as a flying combo spin, but it was a flying upright. So I just try and make something happen if that happens, but sometimes it still gets a 0. Because you can't reset a setup. And I've had that happen a couple times because I rush. So we'll see how it goes. And as far as pairs goes, I feel okay with that. Throw flip was a little weird today. But normally it's not. So I'm not really worried. And the split double twist is good. So we should be fine. All right. Competition days next.
probably gonna be so good.